Hey Sportographers, we're excited to tell you today that the tent has arrived and we're ready to open it up and take a look at it.
Absolutely. We've got the Tuff Alpha rooftop tent for Adams, the Gladiator, and so we're going to get ready to unbox it and take a look at it and then get it up there.
Yep, in the previous two videos we put the rails on the RLD cap, and then we just put the rack from Front Runner, the Slimline 2, on top of the RLD. So we are now ready to break this open and get it on top of Adams and get out on the trails.
All right, let's see what we got in here.
Let's go. There it is. There it is.
Sweet.
All packaged in, nicely foamed. Now we have to figure out how to get it open. Nice. Got your thumb. Got your nose. Woo!
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. All right. Just nice and easy. Slowly lay it down.
Oh, hold on. The Velcro's got my sweater.
Oh no!
There was Velcro under there.
Oh, there it is. Woo!
Uh-oh, what's that?
Thank God it's just a rub spot from.
Oh my goodness.
Thankfully they wrapped it. It had a rub spot, but it's not the finish. It's just a piece of plastic.
Oh, nice.
And I think it's okay.
Yep.
Compared to how it would be rubbed against trees and everything else.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
I'm kind of happy with this. The build gets closer to done when we stop doing with the cardboard
Yeah.
foam all the time. There we go.
Beautiful.
It's our vacation home. It can be by the water. It can be by the river.
In the mountains, in the desert.
Right.
What do you think?
It's pretty. I like it. All right, we're back in the shop. We yesterday were blessed enough to have another couple come over and actually help us get our Tuff Stuff Alpha tent put up on the Gladiator, which you can see right over here. Now on the Gladiator, I am working through. It's not attached right now, so I'm really working through how to attach the Gladiator onto the Front Runner rack. When we first put it on there, yes, it is very heavy. It's a big tent. So now that we're putting it on there, I don't want it to rest just on the front and back of the Front Runner rack system. So what I'm doing is I have purchased the quick disconnects from Front Runner. It was a couple $100 to buy those quick disconnects. I'm not sure I'll be disconnecting and quickly removing the tent often, but what it will do is it'll lift that tent up and allow that weight to rest right where it's being supported on the rack instead of just on the edges. So the rails were sitting just on the edges, the lips of that rack, and all that weight was going to be bouncing right on the front and back of the rack instead of being right on the planks of the rack. So that's what we're working on right now. I'll take you out and I'll show you what's happening. All right, so as we're going out to the truck here, our Gladiator got its rack. We put the tent up on top. And you can see I've got it supported now with some 1x2s to lift it up so I can work on putting the rack on the quick disconnects up there. One of the things we had to do, we had to use the bench grinder to actually grind down these plates. So these plates from Front Runner, these are the parts that go in the channel. that allow us to connect the tent to the quick connects. Those were too wide, so we had to spend a little time on the bench grinder cleaning those up, narrowing them, making them a little more narrow so that they would fit in the actual channel itself. So we are now, well, I'm here in the garage by myself today, just learning, getting it touched up, painting our plates, so maybe avoid a little bit of rust down the road, as they are steel, and we did grind the paint off of them. And looking at using the quick disconnects to lift it up. What I think I'll also do is use a little bit of the supplied hardware that came with the tent to also add a little more security holding the tent on. So I'm going to get to work, and I'll update you once I get them attached. All right, this is a day later, and we spent yesterday evening taking a look at how we mounted the rooftop tent to the rack, and we went to our Ace Hardware store again, got us a 2 inches longer stainless steel bolts to be able to put this saddle onto the rack. We've also just found out, or I realized that I put these on backwards, so they want the solid piece in the front, the opening in the back. Makes sense for an accident to have the solid piece in the front. And we've got it all squared away now, and everything is attached tight. I think it's looking good. I think we'll have a good time out on the trails. It's extra secure. The quick disconnects won't be so quick, but you know, in the city it's probably a good thing so people don't walk away with your tent, as heavy as it is. So we'll have give you an overall look of it, and then that's it. We're good with the video. So let's take a look at what the Gladiator looks like now. So there's Adams, the Gladiator. We have the RLD cap. We have the front runner rack. And we have the Alpha from Tuff tent. Rooftop tent. Walking in the back. We finished the back with putting a duct system in it. So now we have storage inside. Nice storage for overlanding. The RLD cap does have open doors on the sides, and that's our rooftop tent. Adams is headed for camping this weekend. So that's the most recent mods we have for Adams. I think she's ready to hit the trail, do some camping, do some overlanding. We're going to do some mods to Mary's Jeep Ansel here, and then we'll be out camping this weekend and do some videos, bring you along. If you enjoyed this video, got some information out of it, please like, join us, and subscribe, and follow along, ring that bell so you can see what we post next. Our adventures are about to take place. It's nice, beautiful winter out here in Arizona, so we're about to hit the trails and hit some camping and spend some nights out in the desert. So make sure that you enjoy getting out there. Make sure you explore, create, and do some good. Bye, guys.